Hello all, Namaskar. Am I audible? You can just write that yes or no. Hello all. Yes, yes, yes. Sorry for the short notice because I didn't have time as such. So wherever time is possible, I'm just trying to fit in things, uh, trying to be with you all. I know it's a very what you say, a very difficult journey from there that we are making, reading, learning every time. But there comes a time when I feel that we all must uh, look back and see what we all have learned. So that is there. I just wanted to. New Year is coming, and I want to wish you all a very happy, happy, happy New Year. May this year bring you all the happiness, all the pleasure, all the success that you desire. May this year be your year of success. When I say success, I don't mean that you get the job that you want or you get something that you want. When I say success, I mean that your holistic development. There might be some pains here and there might be some learnings here and there. But what I want is that you must grow as an individual. See, the growing is a very, what you'll say, is not something like, what do you say, you will get it every day. It is something that gradually happens. For me, I am also growing, and I wish that all of us let us grow and make this new year a very fruitful year. And I wish you all the success. We will now take the questions. If you have any questions, please you can write. We will see. Okay. Yes, just a minute. I'll go from the word. Happy New Year to all of you. Thank you so much. Namaskar, namaskar. Audible. Yes. Good evening. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. It's fine. Not needed. Why rank one? Anything is fine. Whatever is there, that is fine. Jai Jagannath. सर ओडिशा फॉरेस्ट सर्विस एग्जाम में 40 मार्क्स क्वेश्चन में कितने पेज लिख लो सी एनोनिमस जी आई हैव नो आइडिया एज सच दैट how many pages they give, and also I might not be the correct person to comment on this. Is Manikandan and Prabhu enough for OPC forestry optional? See, Girija Bhushan ji, Manikandan and Prabhu is no doubt the Bible of forestry. But what I did in my OPSC thing is that I supplemented it with what you will say, the free lectures that are there in YouTube of Hornbill classes. They are completely free, you know, don't need to pay anything. So that I supplemented my knowledge with. In some cases, in some very selective chapters, I used LS Khanna. LS Khanna book is there, and there are some selected chapters, and many of the things I just googled. So yes, Manikandan and Prabhu no doubt is sufficient, but the thing is that how many times are you revising it? If you are reading it only once, twice, or thrice, you might not remember a lot of things. So as I have discussed earlier also, for me there are various anchoring patterns in by which I used to remember the things. So Manikandan and Prabhu and all other sources were such things for me. I have discussed this in detail. वेस्टर्न फिलोसफी यूपीएससी के लिए स्टैनफोर्ड के आर्टिकल्स रेफर करना सही रहेगा. हर्ष धोलिया जी, if you have time and if you are of sure that I have read all of the things of Western philosophy, then I will say you can refer to that. But what happens is that Stanford articles are themselves very complicated things. If you just get into Stanford articles, there are very high chances that you might get lost in it. So I will say, please go with caution if you want to go. There are some important chapters like liberty, equality, justice. They are the very basic fundamentals of the Western philosophy. If you want, you can refer them in those chapters. But I will not suggest as such to, in fact, I have not gone through a single Stanford article. So that is there, because at the end you have to get the marks. And you have to ensure that, because what happens when you read a lot of things, there are high probability that you might not, you might end up writing nothing. So that is there. Okay, yes. Just a minute. Yes. Sir, how to avoid social media attraction? Tapas ji, I have made a separate video, in fact, I think how to study and all. So that is there. See, social media attraction is something that is there. It is in fact there for me also. But the thing is that you have to control it. How do you control it? There are some apps that you can use, like the Forest app or something. There are some apps in which they show you the time that you spend on mobile and all those things. The best way is to uninstall all the social media apps. See, 5 years back, you were still alive when you didn't have any social media account. Now, if you will close also, nothing will happen. We think that if I will end up, if I will, what you'll say, um, if I'll close my Facebook account, then other people will think that okay, but this thing and that thing and all. No one cares about you. That is the most golden principle that I will say. You might think that there are a lot of people caring about you. No one cares about you. Means there might be your very good friends, those who will care about you. But see, the thing is that Facebook and social media accounts are such that there are a lot of articles that are coming in the feed. If the people will miss one article of yours, they wouldn't mind it, man. And for your close friends, you will always be there. The best way I feel is many times to uninstall it. But what happens? It is like many say it is like escapist thing that you aren't able to control. That's why you are doing it. So you can start with it. Then after that, once you have gained a lot of control, then you can install and maybe look at it very sparsely. But somewhere I feel at the end it becomes a will. See, somewhere when I walked in Maruti, what happened? I'll tell you a very interesting story. Okay, when I walked in Maruti, see, there comes existential crisis many times. Existential crisis means you tend to ask certain questions to yourself. Maybe when the things don't happen in the way you want. There are many times things won't happen in the way you want, and at those points of time comes the revelations. In Maruti, in a certain time, I had what you say, maybe I had some other expectations, and the things didn't work in that way. So somewhere or the other, I was like trying to find the solutions to life as such. That how do you lead a life that is so blissful without pain and all those things. And somewhere there happened, one of my senior managers showed me a quote, and that quote is something very important. What is there? He said, uh, what is there? If you are getting some time to think about all those things, about distractions and all those things, that means you are not busy enough. So the best way is to make yourself busy. Plan your schedule, plan your things in such a manner that you must include some sports component in it, some physical exercise in it, some music in it, some going around talking to friends in it, so that it will become very easy for you to handle. If you have spare time and you are controlling yourself not using social media, what happen at the end? It will be like you will be in no man's land. So that is the issue. Okay. Yes. Sir, आपका OPC कौन optional? In OPC my optionals were philosophy and forestry. That day I joined. Okay, Vishal ji, namaste. Sir, did not get interview call this year. Second attempt. How to remain rejuvenated? See, Vibhu Singh ji, there are certain examples. One of my role model as such is Junaid Ahmad Saab. Junaid Ahmad ji, who was IAS rank 3. There are many other examples as such. But this individual is somewhere very close to my heart. Why, because this individual has shown to the world that if you keep on trying, at the end you will get success. So that is that. It is your second attempt, what you will say. There are many more attempts to come. I qualified in my fourth attempt. So that is always there. Why do you think that this is the end of the world? Stay rejuvenated. Think of it as an opportunity. See what will happen. I will say. Assume you would have just cleared the mains by 1 mark or 2 mark, and you would have got an interview call. But nowadays, if you will see the statistics, by clearing mains in 1 or 2 marks will not get you rank. You have to score well above the mains cutoff mark. So if you would have scored only 1 or 2 marks above the interview mains mark, and you have got an interview call, you would have spent all your time in interview, and later to realize that you are not qualified and you have only 5 to 6 days to prelims, which makes it very difficult to clear the prelims as well. So many times what we think that these are the things they are giving us pains, maybe they are the blessings in disguise. You never know. So appreciate the thing, move on, stay rejuvenated. You've got one more year, man. Give all that you have. That's all that I'll say. Sir, any tips for qualifying OJS? OJS qualifying, you have to be thorough with the things that are asked, PYQs, and what are all the relevant areas that is there. What is the tips? The only tips that I tell to whenever some aspirant meet is try to remain, what you say, consistent. Being consistent is definitely a very tough task, but it pays well. See, someday what will happen, you might study for 11 hours, next day maybe 12 hours, next 3 days only 2 hours, maybe 0. This is not called being consistent. Being consistent is maybe studying 7 hours, but each day. This is something you will realize the value of it once you are through the exam process. When you join the training line, I'm in training now. So when you will join the training and all those things, when you will enter the professional field, you will realize that being disciplined and being consistent is a much more superior value than being erratic. I will say, if you're trying to do something, give all your heart, give all your efforts, give all that you have, and try to get whatever is possible, good marks, and whatever that you want. This is something like uh, means what they say. If you are loving someone, love with all your heart. So if you are trying for something, try with all your heart. That's all. Sir, namaskar. OCS 2025 ethics. See, Smriti Ranjan Sahuji, in last session I discussed ethics in the Padiva. You can try looking into that video. Okay? But otherwise, it will get lengthened. Sir, what should be right in personality profile of deprived classes student in Indian society? See, we have discussed this, Dhirenji. You had asked earlier someday. I had discussed it. I remember. Sir, mains ପାଇଁ time management ହେଇପାରୁନି. ପୁଣି answer writing କେମିତି କ'ଣ କରିବୁ? ମୁଁ Urmila ji, I have made a separate video on that, how to maintain time. If I don't know if I have made or not, but I had discussed that in detail in the last live session. You can please try look into that. If not, I am planning to make a small videos. I'll do that. Sir, is chemistry and physics NCERT book required for CSC? See, Nursing ji, in my opinion, it wouldn't matter much. But if you have time, you can go through it. But in my opinion, it wouldn't matter much. Bhaiya, I have a problem in writing philosophical essay. Okay, for essay we will have one session. Maybe once I get some free time, I'll record a video and I'll put that. Regarding philosophy, Indian philosophy के लिए श्लोका का video लगी था for Western. Okay, Sloka video I will do. See, the thing is that I don't have any material over here with me right now for Indian philosophy or any other philosophy that you say. So I have to search and all those things. I'll do that, but it will take time. But definitely don't get worried. Mains is not now. You will have mains again after some 7-8 months. So by that time I will do manage. Don't worry. For Western philosophy, what you can do, you can use all the keywords that are there. Like the Dasein word is there. Like for something that nomina, phenomena, all those things will fetch you mark. Okay. And it's more about conceptual clarity. So what about Odia literature optional and OCS 2020? See, about Odia literature optional, I have very scant experience. So I am not the good person to answer that. And for OCS 2023, definitely the what you will say, you have to give your best. What more I can say? So how to prepare GS papers effectively with short time in hand? See, I have made separate video on that. How to do that? How to do your for mains? There are 2 to 3 videos for OPSC mains that I have uploaded. I will recommend you to watch that, because not because that I'm just telling you, because I have shared my wisdom in it. What I learned in many days, I've said the wisdom in it. It is now up to you how do you want to use it. Because if you will give your time, maybe after 2 years you will realize the same. But the thing is that you would have lost 2 years. I don't want you all to lose this 2 years. It may be around 20-30 minutes. Put it in 2x. Watch it, man. What will happen? At the end you will lose nothing. But I am sure you will gain a lot. You will gain a lot, because as far as my experience goes, to all the experience I have said all those things. I have never got a single negative comment about it. Everyone is appreciated and they have converted it also. Many got interview call this time. So somewhere that's what I see. Who at the end will give credibility to what you say? It is the students who have practiced it and they have got the marks. So I've got a number of students. In fact, it was me also. So that is there. Sir, OPSC forestry optional 20 marks question bank कितने pages लिखे? See, for 20 marks question, if I am not wrong, I wrote 3 pages. Sir, please zoology optional को लेके video बने how to. Okay, for Aparna Panda ji, for zoology optional, you will see there is one video called how to prepare for IFOS, in which me and Aziz Khan sir had taken a session. In that there is a section of zoology. You can watch that. If after that there are some doubts, I will request Aziz Khan sir to make a video on zoology. That's fine, we can do it, no issues at all. Aziz Khan sir, I will request, and he is such a humble and such a lovable person. He will definitely say yes, we will make it. He always says whatever is possible for the student community, let us do Durga. Yes, advance happy new year to you all. Is chemistry, I have how to overcome procrastination, the same things I have made videos, man. Same thing. Mine also, Junaid Ahmad sir, yes. And in fact, it was very enlightening moment for me when I met him in December, in this month itself, in the beginning. It was like seeing your role model in front of you. Uh, it is something that I'll say very surreal for me. How many we scored in optional paper? That is up to you. I scored 285 in philosophy optional. That's up to you. Thank you. सर आपको को स्टेट मिला अभी तक स्टेट मिला एबे जाए स्टेट अलॉट है नहीं ओके सर आई एम ए फ्रेशर आई हैव क्लियर ओनली बाय स्टडिंग तरुण गोयल now it's getting real difficult to complete syllabus how will complete Sri Subhasri Naik I will say again watch the OPC mains videos that I have made there is one video called homework one video called all those things after that you will get clear cut idea sir I want to know which is the best option for OCS. See the thing is that Tikku Mahakodji this is the if you are choosing optional by the things of all those things it is very difficult because optional is something wherein you have to have the depth of knowledge that's why they are giving you choice. Remember UPSC only gives choice in all those questions where they want to test your depth not the width. So that's why it is very important that you choose a optional in which you have an interest. If you will go by, for example, there is a student from arts background, he will choose physics as optional. What will happen? Nothing. Gone case. So please try 2 to 3 optionals. I've discussed this earlier also. The best way is to spend time with the optional. See what optional is helping you. You can read one chapter of. See, you will eliminate all other optionals. After that, you will come to around 1 or 2 optional which you think okay 3 optional in which you have doubt which one to choose. The best way then is to study one chapter each then try to attempt PYQs see what you are lacking in is the optional interesting then carry on. Sir can I start my preparation? Definitely you can start from now. Why Subhasri Sigram? Why wait till if you have decided why wait till the graduation completion of graduation? But I will say don't neglect your graduation for CSE. You have to manage it. That is very very important. Make friends because the graduation friends will stay with you forever lifetime. So make friends, do whatever is possible. If possible, study also. Sorry. Sir, in mocks SS score is stagnant around what you will say around 110. Tried incorporating more of philosophical. See essay we will discuss. How to cover GS every subject every day. That is your strategy, Namitaji. How I will say. I have told whatever I had to say in separate videos. Now it is up to you. I have started forestry. Yes, you can finish it, Girija Bhushanji, given you study it by a smart approach. Not like that you are studying one chapter for 4 days, 5 days and no. So first identify which all parts are important in the subject. How do you identify that? You will go to PYQs because they are the key to the question, minds of the question paper setter. After that, once you realize, you will first prioritize them and study them. And if it is OCS, the things are very much repeated. Sir, Indian Forest Service topper का interview देखिले low feel हो. Maximum IIT. Arey, don't feel so. See, anonymously again you are telling all those things. Huh? Why do you feel low? I said about my role model Junaid Ahmad Saab. He was not from IIT, yet he was ranked 3. See, no one can make you feel low until unless you yourself have decided that I will feel low. That is that. Sir, आपको को statement not it allotted. How much answers you write? Arey, my answer writing was very poor. Poor in the sense I wrote very less answers. Don't go by what I did because I had some prior experience in writing things. If you don't have that, if you follow what I did, then you will end up in very difficult thing. How to clear cutoff of IFS? Prelims we will make a separate video maybe at a later stage because now that there is time crunch and for prelims maybe 2 to 3 months would be there. We'll do that. How to handle failure? Handle failure with grace. If you will think failure as something that is a lost opportunity, then it is always very gloomy. But if you think failure as an opportunity to learn more, to have lessened one time in which you could have failed, then you will handle failure with this thing. Sir, OS means please. How can I say? When are you coming with Ajay sir for forestry? For forestry, why do you need means for forestry I have made whatever is possible. For if you want to know Ajit sir's forestry tricks, it is there in IFOS video about forestry. You can watch from that. I don't think means for forestry there is anything new that we both can share because we have said whatever it is there. Yes, I have all the best wishes for you. Telegram group is there, but the Telegram channel is there. Group. The thing is that I don't make groups which I cannot control. Now with the hectic schedule over here, I don't think I will be available in any group. I'm not even able to give message in my friend groups also. So it is not possible on my part. माफ कर देना भाई. How to utilize this January to May? See, Vikas Misra ji, the thing is that I have discussed it with you also, if I am not wrong, that prelims is all about cracking the knowing how the examiners think. If you will approach the prelims paper with the mind of an aspirant, then you will try to solve a lot of things with knowledge. But I feel when you approach it with the psychology of an examiner, things become easy. But we will discuss that maybe. This will become very long now. We'll discuss that because Mr. Ji, don't think bad. I will discuss it definitely. In fact, we can talk if possible. Suggest any book for mains PYQ. Sri Nursing Charanji, there are a lot of books, Drishti, Sunya IS, and any other thing. Sunya's book is really good, in my opinion, because what I had seen, the things are there because after each point they have given examples. That is what which is appreciated in both OPSC, UPSC. Happy New Year, Happy New Year. Yes, we will make. My optional is geology. Okay, great. Carry on, bhai, geology. For geology optional students, I have respect. Sir, strategy to secure good marks. What man? I have made a video and you are again asking I over here. No, this is not good. Happy to see you. Time of OS means how can I say? धन्यवाद सर आपण स्टुडंट म्हणून गाईड करून once the new pattern comes OPSC we will do whatever is possible. Sir, 2 attempt in OS is enough for beginners for below. अरे भाई one you have to get one seat only. One attempt is also is enough. Given you prepare with all that you have. Sir, eagerly waiting to see you along with. Yes, maybe it's a matter of days now because the uniforms and all they have been stitched and I have some. Only it is a matter of days for the photo to come. Yes, sir, 2 attempt in OS. Okay, maybe you suggest how to start. I've already done that, man. You will kill me if you will ask the same question so many times. Huh? The schedule is so hectic. I only know how I am managing all those things. What I'll say. Sir, do make live session. Okay, ethics we will do, definitely. But let OPSC release detailed notification about ethics. Why are you so eager to do things now? Okay, we will manage it, man. अरे चिल रहिए ओके उसीसरो न्यू पैटर्न ପାଇଁ କିଛି ଗାଇड କରୁ ଆରେ पैटर्न ବାହାରୁ पैटर्न ବାହାରले ଗାଇड କରିବେ ନା पैटर्न ନ ବାହାରले किन गाइड करिए हां रोहित गुप्ता सर नमस्ते सर प्लीज हेल्प विच हेल्प 2 attempt I have already told, man. I am pursuing PG in arts. Yes, why not possible? RBI grade bureau got book list back. Arey bhai, how can I make book list on RBI grade bureau? There are a lot of toppers who have made, man. You will kill me. People will come and they will kill me. Yes, possible. RBI strategy नहीं हो पाएगा भाई हमसे. Okay. About training, see, I don't know whether I can share a lot or not. But the training is a bit hectic because there are a lot indoors and outdoors. Basically, the day starts at around morning 4:15, 4:30, by which we have to wake up. Early morning exercises are there. Then after that, there are classes. Then again, there are some exercises in the afternoon, and the day culminates at around 6:30 or 7 in the evening. And after that, you have 1 or 2 hours. After that you have to sleep again because if you don't sleep you will not be able to do exercises properly and the classes. So that's it. Please make some video regarding RBI. भाई नहीं कर पाएंगे हम. Okay, prelims we will discuss. How can I score well in mains? For mains I have recorded so many videos. भाई देख लीजिएगा. ऐसे नहीं करते. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, want to see you. Yes, it is a matter of time, matter of days only when I will be in uniform. Sir, how I improve my essay writing? We will make a separate for essay writing. Please make a book list. No, RBI, grade B I cannot make. How to manage BPSC and UPSC? In the same way I managed OPSC and UPSC with great confidence that you will crack both. Sir, please suggest any books for prelims practice. This is a very tricky question. We will discuss that when we discuss prelims. English and Odia for OCS means. There are no books as such, but I will say if you will repeatedly solve the PYQs, you can do that. Okay. After that, you will know that there are many themes that are being repeated in the English and Odia of OCS. Is there any medical requirement for IAS, IRS? Definitely there are medical requirements. but they are of very minimum nature, very basic. Okay, and rejection chances very 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 low until unless you suffer from something high. Sir, I know, but you qualified 0.25. And the thing is that I couldn't qualify it with margin. That is the problem. How can I make? See, one of my friend who was All India rank 3 in RBI grade B, he has some videos, Dibyaranjan Panigrahi, you can check. There are many other toppers who have made. Why I will make, man? I haven't got a rank also as such. Kuch bhi. Sir, I am from CT and fortunate. CT is like mother to me. Lot of respect. सर हाउ टू मेंटेन कंसिस्टेंसी आई मेड वीडियो मार खाएंगे आप रिपीट सवाल कोई भी पूछेंगे भाग जाएंगे हम यहाँ से हाउ समवन कैन बेटर अरे फिलोसफी ऑप्शनल आई हैव सेड 96 फीलिंग डीमोटिवेटेड इवन आफ्टर वर्किंग हार्ड अरे सब बना दिए वीडियोस डीमोटिवेटेड क्यों होना है ज्योग्राफी ऑप्शनल आई कैन नॉट डू sir in OPSC you have to study art and culture yes art and culture you have to study but the thing is that please go through the PYQs you see what patterns they are asking and please have a compendium about Odia art and culture as such some little things like Konark, Puri and Lingaraj temple their structures and all the Rekha Devula, Pidha Devula, Rakhar Devula styles that will help okay sir I am novice भाई for how to start UPSC preparation there are a lot of videos you can watch one there are a lot of toppers we have seen because this is a question that needs very serious retrospection I cannot say it here like that because you are very novice I know one of my single advice might if you don't understand it might land you in somewhere else so that's why I'll say there are very good YouTube videos you can watch them because they would have made it after several considerations. Okay, nowadays philosophical essay, yes, we will discuss. For essay, we will have a separate session. CSET is the only paper which I am facing problem. See, for CSET, the best way is to identify the areas from where they are asking questions. Again, go to PYQs. See, for example, they are asking on time and distance. Type time and distance in YouTube. There will be 5, 6, 7 videos that will come. Maybe it will take half a day. But see, some 5, 7, 6 videos from different institutes. You are thorough with time and distance. Approach the UPSC PYQ questions all the time and distance. See, are you able to solve or not? If you are not able to solve, identify the area which is having problem. Practice it repeated number of times. Done. हो गया आपका CSET. यार चीज़ों को ना डिफिकल्ट मत बनाना. This is what I will always say. Things are very clear. Very clear. We make it very difficult. So वो नहीं बनाना है हम. मैं आपसे हाथ जोड़ के फिर से रिक्वेस्ट करूँगा कभी भी यार चीज़ों को डिफिकल्ट मत बनाना. सी 60 मार्कर्स वो यार पेज का देखेंगे 60 मार्कर्स का मुझे याद नहीं है अपन कहले नहीं ज्योग्राफी पे अपन कौन फॉलो करते हैं यार आप ज्योग्राफी ऑप्शनल पूछ रहे हैं या ज्योग्राफी ओह ओडिशा ज्योग्राफी अरे ओडिशा ज्योग्राफी आई ट्राइड फ्रॉम नेट एंड देयर वाज सम वन बुक आई डोंट रिमेंबर देयर वाज वन बीके पब्लिकेशन बुक आल्सो फ्रॉम वेयर आई सॉ सम पेजेस सर दैट इज दैट इन मोस्टली करंट अफेयर्स आई थॉट इट वाज फॉर ज्योग्राफी ऑप्शनल दैट यू आर आस्किंग सॉरी यस आईएएस वर्सेस साइंटिस्ट हु इज ग्रेट सर why do you feel who is great they both are doing service to the nation see again the thing I will try to emphasize over here never ever compare anyone with anyone the moment comparison comes what do you say the reality goes away from the back door the thing is that see that's what I will say जो बोलते हैं ना शर्मा जी का बेटा फर्स्ट आया तुम नहीं आए वो they say see for example you might have some genuine issues that's why you couldn't get good marks in your exam so you are trying to explain it to your father but the moment he says Sarma ji ka beta laye tum nahi laye the whole argument goes no matter whatever justification you give he will not at all be satisfied see for example whenever there is a comparison comes that is an issue don't compare every service is equally great be it IAS be it scientists they have their own rules to play in a chariot can you say the wheel is more important than the nut that fixes the axle everything is important maybe the nut size is very slow very less but if you open up this nut the wheel will go away the chariot will fall everyone has their own relevance okay which book we prepare for environment it is fine whatever you want PMFIS is good what I have heard from review Shankar is good अरे 96 IFOS we will make a separate video for prelim from when should I from when you want it maybe it must be around depending on your preparation level By Feb you should start. Sir, in OCS history optional is best. If you will ask me, I will say my optional is best. But that depends on the perception. If you feel history is your optional, it is fine. Please share it. I don't have any GS short notes. That's what I have said a number of times. I have told it earlier. जी उधर ही है. Okay, sure. Love you. Happy New Year. Book or toppers which are essential. See, for geology optional, what one note that I find very relevant is Prajesh Jana sir's note. For geology, we will have a session there. If you want geology optional, how to do? There is one video of mine on geology optional for how to prepare for IFOS comprehensive one. In that, I have dealt with detail for geology optional. The same is for OPC also. यार पढ़ लो ना क्लास 12 का. यार इतना कंफ्यूजन नहीं रखना है. क्लास 12 का इकोलॉजी कितना, आधा दिन 2 दिन लगेगा. इफ यू वांट टू रीड, पढ़ लो, खत्म कर लो. इफ यू वांट, यार no matter if I will tell you that okay Sankara IS is enough, then also there will be this doubt, यार enough है या नहीं. यार उससे अच्छा हम 4 दिन वेस्ट कर लेते हैं सोच के कि यार ये इंपॉर्टेंट है या नहीं. पढ़ लो, छोटी बुक है, क्या हो जाता है, नॉलेज ही मिलेगा, सेम थिंग्स ही रिपीट होगा. ओडिशा ईयर बुक, ओके, ओडिशा ईयर बुक इज गुड. यार चीज़ों को डिफिकल्ट मत बनाइए. 2-4 मंदिर वगैरह उनका थोड़ा बहुत देख के लिखिए, इतना अंदर नहीं जाना है हमें, ठीक है. See, again, I have told you that it is fine to fail until unless you are not failing in your intention. Don't fail in your intention, Tommy ji. There is always a light at the end of the tunnel. Junaid Saab also failed in multiple means, but at the end he is rank 3. जी थैंक यू. मेन एग्जाम के पेपर बिल्कुल धारणा नहीं. हाउ टू इंप्रूव इंग्लिश स्पीकिंग स्किल्स, सेपरेट वीडियो इज देयर. मेंस एग्जाम मुझे जाननी. इज इट पॉसिबल टू क्रैक ओपीएससी? इट इज पॉसिबल इफ यू स्टार्ट फ्रॉम टुडे ऑल्सो. नॉट एट ऑल एन इशू गिवन यू प्रैक्टिस स्मार्टली. मेन एग्जाम के पेपर नो. आपको मैंने इतना सर्च करा, कहाँ पर आप बैठे, आप प्रेसिडेंट मीटअप इन पुलिस अकेडमी. अरे धर्मेंद्र जी, आई एम फ्रॉम 75 RR. द मीटिंग वॉज विथ माई सीनियर्स, सो आई वॉज नॉट देयर. In fact, none of our batchmates were there. It was for our seniors. Okay, that is 74 RR. You will see that is there. Okay, main exam के पेपर है. That is fine. I don't know. Answer writing नहीं हो पाया. Thanks. Main exam. यार confidence down नहीं करना है. I have made a separate video. Don't watch. Don't get confused. जो है जितना टाइम है उसको यूज़ कीजिए. जय जगन्नाथ सर. I have cleared. Yeah, again, see, the last time also I have said it. Please go through the PYQs. You will find the grammar portions. A lot of it are repeated. Please attempt the paper in full 3 hours. जल्दी खत्म करके नहीं आना है. आप पूरा कीजिए पेपर को. And start writing every day from now. Write half a page, one page, half an hour. It's fine. तब तक हो जाएगा. यार चीज़ों को इतना सीरियस मत बनाइए. आई एम सीइंग इट रिपीटेडली. आप सब चीज़ों को बहुत सीरियस बना रहे हैं. नहीं बनाइए प्लीज़. आई रिक्वेस्ट यू. प्लान बी एसेंशियल डिपेंड्स ऑन यू. About your family background, about the need of your money, about your self-ego. Lot of things are there. Plan B. Where have you? I have not been posted. I am in training. Please strategy. I will try to make. For prelims, we will do that. That's fine. But not now. Maybe at later date. So I feel we have addressed a lot of questions. And in fact, we are running short of time. I just wanted to wish you all a very happy New Year. यार सब वीडियोस बनाए हैं. आप मत पूछिए मुझे मेंस के लिए क्या करना है. सब वीडियो बना दिए यार. सेम अब रिपीट नहीं कर पाते हैं भाई. इतना हेक्टिक ट्रेनिंग के बाद अब नहीं कर पाते हैं फिर से सेम चीज़. मतलब आई हैव टोल्ड यू नंबर मल्टीपल नंबर ऑफ टाइम्स. सब वीडियो बना चुका हूँ. हैप्पी न्यू ईयर. ऑप्शनल डे. For optional, in technical optionals, generally 60 marks doesn't come. For humanities optional, it comes. Okay. Happy New Year. चलिए, Happy New Year to all of you. We will part now. Maybe at some other day, some other time, we will meet again. Okay, that's fine. Any day is fine. So we will meet again some other day, some other time. I'm sorry, I can't be regular nowadays because things are very difficult nowadays. But I'm trying to do whatever is possible. And let us take the pledge. Let us take the pledge that we will never feel underconfident. Rather, we will do whatever is uh, uh, what to say, whatever is possible in our end. And that's all that I can say. Take care, stay happy, stay safe, and Vande Mataram. Jai Hind. I'm just ending the session over here. Please take care. Namaskar. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to all of you. Lots of love and affection. Happy New Year. हाँ. चलिए बाय 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 बाय.